Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith, and I'm back with another video. I recently picked up a new toy, the OP-1 from Teenage Engineering, and I'm still in the learning process of it, but I figured I'd give some first impressions on the first night of this machine. There's a lot of love and hate for this machine. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's claimed to be overpriced by many people for the functions that it offers. And then you have other people who claim it's a steal for the functions it offers. So you have people on both sides of the fence, and choose your side, you know. Me, myself, I love it. Personally, I picked it up because I felt it would be my type of machine. I felt it was a good workstation for me, a good groove box almost. And also, it would bring sampling into my world that did auto cuts and auto slices and things like that. It's going to bring a whole new aspect to my sound, because sampling is something I never really did in the form that this machine offers. So that'll be really cool. I was playing with one of the synths on this machine. It was the digital synth. And then I was running it through an effect, which is the cutoff. You have your filter here. You have a high and low filter with a resonance, and kind of a setting that almost gives it like an LFO fluctuation. You can control that between the two. And it gives you a cool little icon like you're driving a car, which almost feels like you're doing when you're playing with a cutoff frequency. So it's pretty cool. The whole in that translates to the whole personality of this machine. It's really fun, and they did a really good job of making you immersed into this machine from the very beginning because of the graphics and how they interact. And everything is not really normal, but understandable. It's like they don't follow the typical norm when it comes to these synthesizers, these effects. Like, for example, with one of these effects in here is a cow. You know, they get really over the top with their stuff in here, which is pretty interesting. So overall, I haven't even updated this yet. Apparently there's an update which is going to give me more stuff, which is freaking amazing. You already get a good amount of effects in here. They're definitely Teenage Engineering style effects. If you've ever played with a pocket operator or something of that, they definitely have that feel to them. A little quirky, but really cool. And then synth-wise, you have various synths here. It has built-in presets for all the synths. It has the ability to save presets. This thing's built really tough, even though it's kind of small. The keys feel really, really nice. I haven't read too many bad reviews. I think I've read one or two people saying that they had problems with the keys coming off or something, but I don't know. They must have been carrying it in pretty bad conditions, because I don't see how that could really happen. They feel really, really nice. The knobs feel really nice too. They act a little different than a normal knob on a normal synth in the sense of how much you got to turn them, but you get used to it, and it's all represented on the screen, so it makes sense once you start to understand what's going on the screen. I'll be doing many more videos on this machine. As of right now, I just, like I said, started jumping into it. This is another sequencer, which I was showing, the pattern sequencer. As you can see, that's set up more like a Roland grid style sequencer. So it's really cool that you have those various options in here, and that you can use them all to record on to this multi-track recorder. My first impression on this machine is that it's really, really fun, really intuitive. It really, with all the graphics and all the sounds and all the ways you can play with sounds, it really says, hey, grab me. You can even take me anywhere, because I have a huge battery that can last 10 plus hours on the go. So, I mean, my first impression is blown away, love it, and I don't even fully know it yet. So keep an eye on this channel, because I'll be using this thing a lot with my hardware by sampling iOS synths into this. sampling the radio because it has a built-in radio sampler and all that stuff. If you're into hardware, synthesizers, iOS, jams, things of that nature, subscribe, because this channel is about to pick up now that there's an OP1 in the studio. It's going to be freaking awesome. So thank you very much, YouTube.